What's up and welcome to the Sam Dracula channel, a Charlotte Hornets fan channel, and we finally got confirmation of what we heard reported, I think over the weekend. I wasn't home, so I didn't make a video on this at the time, but LaMelo Ball is sticking around, at least for now. He signed his rookie max scale extension, announced officially today. Let's take a look. You know, really, I came here hoping for like details of the deal, terms of the deal, not disclosed, but it's here. It's official. So he's going to be a Charlotte Hornet for a while. For how long? Who knows? He got his money. He's going to get his money. Will he demand a trade? I don't know. But this franchise is backing him. They drafted Brandon Miller. They're bringing back Miles Bridges, at least for a year. Shouts to Spot Track. Looking at LaMelo's contract this year. This is the last year of his rookie deal. So he make 10.9. And then the money starts coming in. All right. 35.5, 38.3, 41.1, 44, and then $46 million. Rounding up to 47 at 27. Then he becomes an unrestricted free agent at 28. Man, again, those numbers are just estimates. But man, it really shows something. This franchise is really backing LaMelo. And we'll see what happens. No one knows what the future holds. This is a bet on LaMelo. And I think it's a pretty good bet. People are asking me in my last live stream if it was worth it, or I've seen online like idea of like, did they overpay? And yeah, it's a lot of money, but it's not an overpay. It's the price you have to pay to keep your young stars here. And if they didn't do this, this franchise would look real dumb. It'd be a massive error and would really hurt this franchise's reputation, which in the grand scheme of things is pretty non-existent. Like the Hornets haven't really given the rest of the league a reason to pay attention to this franchise. Like there's next to no playoff history here. Now, thanks to the Kings, the Hornets have the longest playoff drought currently, right? They've had moments, they had runs, they had really good players. But this franchise has never been the top of anyone's mind as far as contender goes. Being a contender here in Charlotte as a Charlotte-based basketball team, right? And LaMelo, this big contract to LaMelo, keeping him here, at least the intent to keep him here, is a move in the right direction of changing the narrative around the franchise. It's a win-win, right? LaMelo gets paid, and the Hornets show they mean business. So I think it's a very good thing. It kind of thankfully deads the LaMelo's going to take the 1 year and dip conversation. If Zion didn't do it, nobody's going to do it, right? No one's passing up this big payday. It's career suicide to do that, especially when you have injury concerns. And that, when you look at the length and you look at the amount LaMelo's getting, it's hard to not think about the injuries, but you have to do this with the idea of you're betting on it being a fluke. And it very well could be. We don't know how LaMelo is going to hold up long term, right? 3 years in the league, wrist injury, missed like a month and a half or something like that. Perfectly fine, year 2. No issues, no extended time out. And then year 3, 3 ankle injuries, including breaking his off ankle on a non-contact play, which is always scary. But by all accounts, he's back. He's healthy. He's working out. He's 100% recovered, looking like ready to go for the start of the next season. It's a tidy bit of business that had to be done, and now we can all move forward, right? And just look forward to watching some hopefully fun and entertaining basketball. And what we witnessed last year, hopefully, is just a blip in the grand scheme of things. Just a funny anecdote of a terrible 12 months that we don't have to relive ever again as Hornets fans. So the Hornets offseason so far, I may mess up the timeline here, but Dennis Smith Jr. dips. He's off to Brooklyn. They extend qualifying offers to Maladone, PJ, and Miles Bridges. Bridges signs his. Back on a 1 year. PJ still floating out there as a restricted free agent. Same thing with Teo Maladone, which, by the way, I swear to God, if Maladone's a backup point guard next year, just book us in the lottery. Just save us a seat, Mark Tatum, for the lottery night, because it's not good enough. And I like Maladone, but he cannot be the backup point guard on this team. That's just a side, right? We had the draft. The Hornets take Brandon Miller, second overall. They take Nick Smith Jr. They trade up in the second round to draft James Najee, who, man, that dude cannot catch a basketball. I don't want to get into it right now. It was one game of Summer League. Last night's Summer League game against the Warriors, he played a decent amount, and my boy could not grab the basketball. It was driving me crazy. I'm gonna allow him. I'm going to allow him for now. We'll see how the rest of Summer League goes, right? They also take Amari Bailey in the second round. He looked all right. He's looking pretty good throughout Summer League, his best, for what Summer League is. So we'll see. That's the offseason so far. Not a lot of cap space. Like, a lot of teams don't have cap space. So, now that Grant Williams is with Dallas and Cam Johnson is signed, it's like, well, okay, where does PJ fit into all this? I assume this is PJ's the next move for the Hornets, and then seeing where things lie as far as mid-level goes to hopefully bring in a veteran. But signing LaMelo is a big statement. It's a big bit of business. By definition, it's a lot of money. But it's a very good bit of business, and I'm excited that he's going to be sticking around, at least in the short term, hopefully the long term, and we can hopefully make the playoffs. Please, hopefully. Anyway, what do you think about the LaMelo contract? Let me know in the comments below. My Twitter, all that stuff is down below as well if you want to check that out. I'll be back live streaming tomorrow for the real debut of Victor Wembanyama in the Vegas Summer League. So stick around for that if you want to hang out for that live stream. It's tomorrow evening, Friday evening. I'm not sure what time, but you'll see. You'll find out. But anyway, I've been Sam. You've been great. Peace.